Some things that I use as far as like maintaining my bike, type of oil, cleaning the chain, what's my degreaser, what I use to lube it up, all that stuff. These are my favorite things. None of this is sponsored, but hey, if you guys want to give me a sponsor, feel free. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit you guys up somewhere so that we can go ahead and knock this stuff out.
Baby, I'm a gangster too, and it takes two to tango. You don't wanna mess with me, mess with me. Baby, I'm a gangster. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Baby, I'm a gangster too.
So without further ado, let's get this bike nice and clean. See me? Good. It's gonna overfill. Fuck my leg. So let's go to the oil that I use. I use the Kawasaki Performance oil for the four-stroke engines, and I always get the full synthetic. All right, always the full synthetic. I do believe that it takes like 3.5 quarts to fill this up. I'm gonna have to double check on it. However, let's just look at the mess that I just made. So I could have sworn that this was going to be enough to hold at least 3.5 quarts, but apparently I was fucking wrong. So when I took out the drain plug that was back here, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's back there. Yeah, it overflew, and now I gotta clean all that up. Oh, look at that spider. That's a big old spider. Okay, but oil filter's off. It's nice and easy access. It's the same size bit to remove the drain plug that it is to remove the filter, so that's convenient, but it's right there in that corner. I'm gonna go ahead and get some cleaner and clean all this off, and then I'm going ahead and plug it back up and fill her up with some oil. So let's get back to that. See what's going back over here. Tell me why there's a washer that came with my oil filter. Is that supposed to slide up there? Because it doesn't look like it'll fit. It looks like that it's too small. I don't see why there's a washer there. But it wasn't a washer on the old one. I'm gonna just roll with it and just go from there. First, let me grab some oil. You know what I need to do? I need to get one of them GoPro mounts that you put on your forehead so I can do this a lot easier. It gives me 2 free hands instead of just one. Let's see if I can set you up. Make sure you get a little bit of oil. Put that around the ring of your filter. Just gonna screw it right back on. That will do, pig. That will do. Now to get the drain plug. Screw that back in. Get some degreaser. Clean this up a little bit. I think that's what it's for. I think that washer was a replacement washer for the drain plug. So. Now that that's nice and snug up there, we can start filling this up. Well, let's move on to the other side and fill this thing up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cap back on, turn her over, and see where we're at. Alright, so we need to give it a little bit more, just because it's not at that line just yet. See where that's at. I think we're all good. All right, so now it's getting hot. Get some water. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and degrease, and then go ahead and re-oil my chain because it is pretty bad. I have been a while since I cleaned it, so that's something that we need to do. Luckily I have this little chain cleaner. All you do is put it up there. It's just gonna brush everything straight off. I'm just gonna start it. I'm gonna put it in first gear, let it roll while I just hold this here firmly. Put a little bit of this degreaser. It's by Crunch Buster. Already that looks 1.5 times better than it did before. It really got out a lot of those nooks and crannies that were in there. And now we're just gonna spray some grease and get it all nice and cleaned up. Alright, let's see how that looks now. Oh, look at that. Hell of a lot better. Yeah. Now I just need to clean the rest of this up, and then we should be able to call it quits and get everything else cleaned up. I don't feel like doing it, but let's do it. So that concludes it. I'm tired as hell. It's hot as fuck. And lock my door. Grab my key. Lock this thing up. And there you go. That concludes oil change. I'll see you guys later.